Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Imperator Rome with me, Alpha Mega and Rome. So in this episode we are going to hopefully chill. We have been constantly at war and our aggressive expansion and war exhaustion is just immense. And we need a little bit of rest. So I'm really hoping that the game will allow that. But as usual, we are going to see. We have gained new territories here. Let's just look a little bit on what's going on here. Because some of these cities that we have gained might need a little bit of investment. No, they don't. They actually don't. Well, fair enough. Fair enough. You though, I would... Yeah, I feel like we're gonna invest in you, like so. They're gonna be our local capital. Same with you once we get a little bit more money. We need to save a little bit on fleet maintenance. And because we don't have the tax benefit... Oh yeah, you're starving again. That's gonna be bad. Fortunate enough, so I can build a granary here, but it's not gonna really help us much. Though to be fair, this is also not helping us at all. So let's build that granary. Too bad. Too bad. Bountiful harvest. Word has arrived that this year's harvest was exceptionally good in the territory of Torrecina, because the mechanics, whilst the merchants may be holding their heads in their hands, the people rejoice at the plummeting price of bread. We should perhaps limit the drop in price. No, we want more stability. And I think we will soon be able to actually, yes, to do the divine sacrifice to start getting our stability. Well, I'm not gonna get the stability much higher, but at least limit the drop. And you guys all have an extra slot now, which means we can build the granaries, which is something that we really do want. King Segovax offers friendship of Sigusavia. This could be useful. I'll accept that. Alright, so how are we doing this? Well, we're gonna build granaries, I guess, is how we're gonna do this. So we got the slots. And we're gonna do it next. Right, who died? The governor of Mauritania. Who do we have? This province needs more... Oh, you are so corrupt. Let's put Ancus Antonius there. He is terrible when it comes to martial, but the province is not going to be marshalling anything anytime soon. And Ostia will also get a granary. And so will you. Alright. Yeah, we've done this for the granaries, so let's actually go ahead and build the granaries. Because the armies that we raise here are just so excessive. Rome is prospering. Huh. Well, let's get stability and lose tyranny, because money and everything else is not that important to us at this point. Let's instead invest in granaries. What a nice project. Alright. So, Rome is preparing to store more food. Sure. And so kids are pretty awesome. So is Axum over here. So we really see massive growth everywhere. Rhetoric and debate raged for a full year. The Senate of Rome has reached the final stance of the Battle of Italia. Drawing a sharp breath, the herald recites, protect the weak. Diplomatic reputation, improve opinions maximum. And that's it. Alright, so we have finished another mission. Liguria should have 3 forts. Alright, give me the money. But that's General Liguria is over here. No, that's Venesh. Wait, no, this is Liguria? Oh yeah, this is Liguria, alright. I mean, I'm not interested in that, so let's finish the mission and see what else we can do. The matter of Macedonia. Let's do the growth of Cisalpine Gaul, because we do have that. So strengthen Pisa, fruits of Cerimania. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot to do here. Oh god. Alright, these are gonna be expensive. So let's see, strengthen Pisa. Needs a fort and 2 tax buildings. Alright. Oh man, you really are not importing enough. Let's get rid of the marketplaces, we can use those. And what was the goal? Strengthen Pisa, and you need fort and 2 tax office buildings. So a fort and 2 tax offices. And you really need to import more stuff. We need freemen happier and nobles. So let's import this for nobles and then freemen. I think assault is a good idea, and a civilian and anything else that you guys need? Oh, you already have marble, alright. So let's instead import papyrus and the last one, a wine. Alright. And that reminds me that in Rome, that I'm wanting stone. Alright. We have base metals. That kinda sucks. So I think we might kill one of these routes and instead import stone. The 5% investment in construction is actually pretty good. So, we're working on Pisa, fruits of Cerimania, farming settlements. Alright, that we can do. And I'm happy to invest in all of you. So let's have that. That's also happening. And Sinus Genuensis, Liguria. All ports and all port territories are fortified. Alright, that is a little bit excessive. So Oeba. Wow, we're gonna need to build cities everywhere. You're a settlement, you're a settlement. Fish, salt. You can get a mine. But we can build provincial legation here, and you will need to become a city. And you will need to become a city. That's gonna be a really big investment, but alright, I mean, it is what they want us to do, so we will do it. Marble. In the meantime, Colosseum can get another building, which can be another aqueduct. You are starving yet again. Well, not for long though. You will literally not have anyone else to starve there. It's just so depressing. Valeria can get an aqueduct. Death of a governor. Death of a governor. You are way too good to put here. Let's put you. And one of our... Actually, considering we're investing this much into you guys... Ah, we have a great leader there. Great governor. So it's actually fine. Alright, I don't know how we're getting so much food now? What? Ah, okay, that was a different area, alright. I thought it was you. Alright then, well, we're improving the north. I just need to build 2 more cities here. Which is gonna be really expensive, but... Oratory advances. Well, Marcus Ambronius Lapidus is gonna take care of that. We will provide you with marble. How's Rome looking? 6,500 food, that seems reasonable at this point. We have only 10.27 war exhaustion and less than further aggressive expansion. That is starting to look pretty nice too. A petitioner. No, you're gonna be fine. Just take that. We don't need your money. Divine sacrifice cost. I wish you weren't so corrupt, guys. That would make everything much easier for me. But unfortunately, corruption still is a pretty bad thing. 304. We're getting so much gold. I'm having a hard time spending it all. So who's next? You guys. Tarquini and Kosai. Tarquini. Well, that's a queer aqueduct. I wish I could say something else, but no, it is aqueduct in both cases. Aspis. I actually don't want Aspis to grow further, so let us build... We're already producing dyes, so let's build a foundry. That is a valuable province. Damn, dyes are really valuable. The Plutonium. Actually, the capital here. And you do not have enough food. So grammar might be of great import, and we are gonna get rid of this one. Rid of the stone. And rid of iron. Let's keep iron, but let's chill with the rest and start importing more food, alright? You guys can't grow hungry again. Yeah, the Decapolis is the one that actually starved. And I missed that, so let's make sure that's not gonna happen. Runner will help with that and make it much easier to control. Damn, a lot of places. Lucky. You can build us a foundry. Bologna. That is a nice place. I remember when we got it so long ago. So build a Grand Temple. You, Cesarea Mauretania. Damn, you're a nice province. You even have a foundry. So let's have you grow. Matrinum. A nice little coastal city producing earthenware, so a foundry is going to be nice here. Stone, sure. You can take stone. We don't mind. Boveadum. You can get an aqueduct. That is fair enough. Onium. You can take an aqueduct as well. Fires in the trading camps of Neapolis. Recently, a string of fires gutted out portions of Neapolis, burning down sections of the military camp there and killing numerous soldiers. The locals are mourning and have asked if we could spare them some assistance in their hour of need. Well, I'll spare it, but that's putting us in a really bad situation. And we gain some stability here. So stone, yeah. I mean, it might be good in a couple of months, but that actually really hurts. So let's hope it won't have any long-lasting repercussions. Who is backing on a dwarf? Istros and Orgama. With these two, really? Those are never anything valuable, but alright. Anyway, we now have enough to actually upgrade you to city. Oh, we don't have the gold. Alright, we got enough influence now, but not enough gold. A friend in need. There was a little bit of stability and loyalty of characters, but gained enough gold. Well, thank you, I guess. Fabii. We need to find a role for them. Do we have any? Wow, we have a ton of governors. Damn it! It's kind of interesting that you will be part of Greece when we take you. But look at that! So many. Anyone who is river the soil? The guy in Cisalpine Gaul is the soil. I mean, he's not so Illyrian guy, but you have 7. No, you're pretty good. I mean, not great, but the guy in Batika. Man, I cannot really complain about the loyalty of our people. Anyone we could. $67. You're a better governor, but way better, and you're so corrupt. So no. You are also almost insanely corrupt. Yeah, and you are getting really bad. So never mind then. Not much we can do. Fruits of Cinnamania. Okay, so that means you would need to divide the port here and build a farming settlement? I guess. Alright, and can we build ports elsewhere? No, it was just... I mean, I can build one over here. Gratanian Civil War ends. And here. Okay, let's continue with lowering the aggressive expansion. Because we really needed to go away. So I thought it was done, but alright. And a piece, do we not have? Oh, you're building the second tax office still. Alright. So Pisa is gonna be strengthened. Regimental city or merchants of Pisa. Marketplace and 2 libraries. You have neither. Dang it. We don't have the slots for this. I mean, we're gonna get an additional slot here. Are we building the granary now? No, we needed the... Okay, so if I kill the granary and I kill the port, I could eventually do it, but it's gonna take a while. Damn it. Man, these missions are not kidding. Or a regimental city. And we get the growth of Pisa. Local city building slots and import routes. Alright, it's not bad. So we could build just... Okay, let's make it a regimental city. I can build a marketplace and the training camp we can get if we pull in a couple of slaves from somewhere. Granary is raided. Come on, you can cover the costs. Yeah, we really don't have... any good place from which we could pull the slaves. So maybe from Pistorium, I guess? Free from Pistorium and 4 from Valvata, I guess. Okay, hold on, we have a new console, but what do we say? Pistorium and Valvata, yes. 4 and 4. Let's go 4 and 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 4 from Valvata. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, and that gives you the ability to build a trading camp. And the new governor will be needed here because I guess Gnaeus Fabius Licinus was the previous governor here. Finis 11, Marshal 4. Oh, that's really good. He is disciplined, founder, crafty, vengeful, suspicious. Alright, and he is a 100% devoted body. Fabia, I still don't have enough people. Alright, I'm gonna give you a chance. And hope for the best. And we need an auger. So you. Okay, strengthening Pisa is done, and now we're gonna go to Regimental City. Nice, territorial provincial loyalty. First mission accomplished. Establishing a local bureaucracy, strengthening our administration of Pisa, and thereby our rule in Cisalpine Gaul has made it clear how among the local elite that are fit to work in a proper Roman government's office. With what? And thereby our rule has made it clear how among the local elite that are fit to work in a proper Roman government's office, and requested that we send some proper scribes. Right, sure, we can have 2 guys move here. I think Rome can handle it, can't it? Yeah. Alright, we finished missions without even touching them, that's great. You're moving here. We're building the city here, it's gonna be done soon. And whatever is gonna come next. Alright, we'll need more political influence. How are we doing on technology? Yeah, civic advances are gonna be coming soon. Oh, pedagogy is gonna be great. Population capacity plus 10%. I mean, food will probably hurt us bad, but let's get it, and then we can start moving to these ones. Those are also really important. We know we want those, but plus 10% population capacity is amazing. That means Rome will get additional 20 people. Or 20 pops. Which means 2 more slots. And then they're all gonna starve to death. But everybody else is gonna get an additional slot as well, so we can just import more food or something. Makes sense in a way. I like that. And you guys are kinda okay. When? August? Alright, August is here, so we're gonna end the episode there. Let's just get there as fast as we can and be done with it. Salt, sure. Okay, stability is finally increasing. War exhaustion is almost gone, that's amazing. And aggressive expansion is dropping too. That makes me happy. Money has increased as well. Improving relations with Carthage and Macedon. They no longer hate us as much. So I feel like we might want to put the armies where we want them and prepare for the invasion of Crete and Sparta. Cadastral survey. As part of the strengthening of the governor's office in Pisa, a great number of local officials have been sent out to measure, document, and assemble all land in Cisalpine Gaul. As always, when such a survey is undertaken, it can become clear how local records have been outdated or even manipulated to a large degree. As a reaction to this, it turns out that Manius Sempronius Pansa, whose family owns the land in this region, has now petitioned us to exempt some specific piece of public land from this examination. There can be no exceptions. You're gonna pay, mister. Okay, you guys would give me access? Yes, you would. And you guys wouldn't. Alright. As our investigation covers more and more of the land in the Cisalpine Gaul, it has become quite clear why Manius Sempronius Pansa did not want us to look too deeply into ownership. It is quite clear that the Sempronius family has systematically helped itself to the public lands in the region, expanding their holdings far into it from their bordering private property. This abuse must end. Alright, so let's see the armies. Can I see the sizes of them? No. Alright, so we have to look at it. I'm not going to raise the ones in Italia or the Magna Graecia. Let's raise the one in Cisalpine Gaul and Illyria. So the Cisalpine Gaul and Illyria are going to attack Sparta. We can take Contestania and Tarraconensis, and those are going to go to Crete. That's actually a pretty good idea. We'll use some of these smaller armies and not spend that much. Okay, so Cisalpine Gaul. I'm gonna raise your troops over here. And this is all Illyria. Yes, we're gonna raise them here. And that gives us the ability to unite these troops soon. You have 7 and you have 4. So you guys meet here, and we're gonna raise you guys here. Popular vote. Some politicians simply can't avoid consorting with the common folk. The ringleader of this rabble, however, one known as Invictus, brings up an interesting deal to the table. In return for the support of many of the deplorable populists, he would demand that we close an important route to our capital. Outrageous. Alright, let's raise your troops over here. You have 6 and you have 5. That's still going to be more than enough. Just size-wise, you know. Alright, let's put our navies to full maintenance. You guys are already here. So let's send you guys over here. And send the other army over here. I'm actually gonna see, maybe Sparta won't be even able to attack us, and we'll have to. Wait, do we have access for you? No. Completing power. You are. Oh god, that's the Ptolemaic Empire! I had no idea. Alright. That makes way more sense. Alright, you guys can actually go over here now. And we get civic advances, population capacity, and global food modifier. Alright, so let's get the pedagogy and increase the population capacity. Encouraging those of means to employ renowned pedagogues. I'm not sure how the original word is pronounced in English. Renowned pedagogues should ensure that the elite possesses a surfeit of intelligence when coming of age. Population capacity plus 10. So does that work the way I think it does? Well, no. But it does work very well. So still population capacity is increased significantly. Wine, sure. And let's actually wait for the city and then end it. Because I would like to start the constructions here so I don't forget. Oh, we can get the regimental. Oh no, we're strengthening Pisa still. Then the regimental city. and then the growth once we get this one done. Alright, actually let's do them both. We're already way over time anyway. Religious guy died again. Okay, so the city has finished. Okay, now I guess your time has come and the Fabii are scorning us again. So you... Not sure. Wait, actually, is that it? There was set status and they need to be fortified. Alright. So now, not foundry, but a fort. And you will need to be built in next. Alright, regimental city next. The city of Pisa has grown into an increasingly thriving center of authority. A great number of loyal soldiers already live and work here, and the city itself would make an ideal center for our military might. Alright. And fruits of ceremony are done as well. Local food modifier plus 20%. We can get bread and circuses. They use 600 food, but that is fine. Or we built 2 grander buildings in Verona, and I think that might be a better choice. This is Verona? Yes. And you actually have 2 slots for the 2 granaries, alright. So that's gonna be better. And then we can do the growth of Pisa. Alright, cool. Last but not least, let me just start the city construction over here. And with that, we have actually done a huge amount to improve the situation in our Cisalpine Gaul territory. Manchuria is the soil and Scordissia has no food yet again. I mean, not much I can do with it, but alright, you guys can go here. And you guys are marching as well. So in the next episode we're gonna have a number of things to do. We are going to attack Crete and we are going to continue with the development of Cisalpine Gaul. We're doing actually pretty good because if we get this one done, then the port markets, okay, it's gonna be a little bit complicated, but we'll do it. And the Verona Breed program. I like these missions. They're pretty good. You know, they make it fun, and you actually are forced to develop provinces that you would normally ignore and make them strong. So, for example, Genoa, we made that city strong a long time ago, but you know, Sanomania, man, that's gonna be a pretty good one too. Now that there are so many farms and everything. I like it. I like it. Just wish we could build more mines. Anyway, thank you very much for joining me, and I'll see you in the next one.